I have this response to the About You quest set to private, admin only. No players can see it. And I've done it in two different ways. So I wanted to verify. So this is my player account. And I told you I'd play around with a player account. And I'm in the visitor section. If you click on players, I can't do this in the video because I have some students who are still using their real names as their display names, and I can't show them on the internet. But if you go here and sort and look for player 2 profile, this is player 2, you will find a couple of blog posts, and I'm not writing content like you are here, but you won't find my private information, the About You response, because only the admin can see it. Now, what is it I'm asking? I had originally set this mission up and I had a whole series of prompts and a whole series of these windows asking specifics about you. Why don't you share what you want? What I'm most interested in is, what would you like to get out of this class? What is it that interests you? And if you don't know and you just want to learn, write that down. And if you're in here and don't want to be in the class and you're supposed to be in band, walk up to my desk and tell me. I'll help get you in band. If you just want out of this elective, you have to talk to guidance, and right now they're still working out schedules. So just know, I'm going to work with you. I'm going to help you try to get what you want, but we have to work in the constraints of what others are asking. But for right now, your response: what do you want to do? What are you interested in? Do you play sports? You don't have to tell me any of this. You don't have to supply photographs. You don't have to do anything at all. I got rid of the minimum word count, but I would really prefer, if you don't want to share, just write, I would prefer not to share anything with you. And you can do that, but, asking what you're interested in as far as this class goes, that doesn't seem like a big ask. Here's the bonus. When you respond, you go in my reader count. These are unread posts, and I've read through most of these, but I only marked a few read. I liked a few good responses. Then I thought, stop, don't do this, because I want to address some of this in the daily, and I want to give you a chance to edit your posts. So say I read everything, and this was down to 0. If after you submitted this, you went back in and opened it up and edited your response, my just testing, you click on this little edit icon and you get back out here and you added more and then saved it, submitted. You don't have to save, you just submit, and that updates it. And now you have a revision history where we can see that, the original date and time. But anyway, the point is that you will come back up on my reader. So if something happens, somebody's picking on you in class, something you want to tell me, you need to see your counselor. If you need to see your counselor and it's an emergency, come talk to me, okay? If it's something you feel uncomfortable about and you want me to know for whatever reason, but you don't want to talk to my face, go ahead, use this. I will see it within 24 hours. I may not see it immediately. You want me to see it sooner, send me an email. But I want this to be a conduit for you to think out loud about what your plans are, how you want to personalize this experience. What do you want to do? So when I say this was a living post in that last video, what I mean is you can always come back in and edit this to add more information. Because as the year goes on, you're going to learn that I'm not an ogre. I'm not Shrek, even though sometimes I roar like him. I want you guys to understand, man, I love you and I want you to succeed. My daughter went through Valhalla. I know how hard school can be for people who work really hard at it. And I know school can beat people down. But I want you to know this is an island, an oasis away from most of the norm. And if you want to communicate with me, you can use this if you don't want to talk face to face or whatever. But you don't have to provide any information other than, no, I don't want to do this. And that's okay.